Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to some Skyblock tonight. I put up a poll this morning asking you guys what you wanted to see during tonight's stream, and this won unanimously. So I had planned to do some progression or techie stuff or whatever pack I played. So it wasn't going to be a building stream. And for those of you who voted for Skyblock, thank you. We're going to do some Skyblock. But anyway, we're here. We're in the hub. You can see things are a little different. I have moved things around. Most things are now over here. And we're going to give you just an overview. I have done a little bit of work, mostly resource generation, you know, with the strainers and the sluice and whatnot. So I haven't done a whole lot of questing. There are some quests that we need to click as complete, and we'll be doing that. But I wanted to get some resources so that we weren't just standing around grinding resources tonight. So here it is. Here you go. Here is my semi-automated resource generation. So we'll start over here. We've got the 3 strainers that I've made. I know I can have more than this. 3 is okay for right now. I've got 2 of the regular ones and 1 dense. They're all hoppering into a chest. So this is all the stuff we're currently getting. And this is just regular storage where I'm taking the stuff out of the output chest and sorting it because this does get full. And then over here is our automated sluice. I have just the 1 sluice. This one was the other one we made. I just have it sitting there. It's not in the automation. So I had to have some help with this because I couldn't figure out why one specific thing wasn't working. But we have our water pump here, pumping water into this tank, and then it fills adjacent tanks. So we have a tank here with a funnel. A funnel will fill empty buckets in the inventory it's attached to, and that includes automated users by Cyclic. There is a bucket in here, and in just a second you will see it empty and then refill. Rah! So that's the way that's working. And so when an automated user uses the bucket, it automatically refills back up again, and off we go. Now, I also have this chest where I put the dirt, gravel, and sand, and it gets uppered into another automated user, which will place it into the sluice. And the sluice will do its thing and output here. Okay? So there's my sluice automated. Then I also have a basic furnace set up. Input into these hoppers, go into these 2 prismarine furnaces, output here. And there's what we've got for resources. And in the back I have hoppers going into the furnaces that have mini coal in them. So yeah. There we go. That's what I have for automation so far. That is what I have for resources so far. And we're still gathering things. Now, I did turn this into 2 layers, and if we go upstairs, we have some of the cyclic apples. We have our workbenches, which I have a couple more here, and I will explain to you where they came from. And then I moved my hopping bonsais over here. I have a double chest for the spider sapling, the web sapling, and then I have 1 for the apple sapling. I know this isn't necessary with this here, but this isn't automatically harvested, so yeah. Woo. That's the way that goes. So we have 2 new workshops, I believe. Maybe just 1. No, we have a blacksmith's workshop and we have an engineer's workshop. These are the 2 new workshops I have made. They are part of the quests. So if we go in here, they're in parts production. There's these 2 right here. And they're pretty much just to continue expanding the artisan tables in order to do further crafting. So I've done these quests. It just says make an engineer's workshop. And so we're just going to submit them and get the rewards back. I don't know what a prospector does. Detects ores in a straight line. Okay. And then in order to, we need an iron solderer is the tool that you need in the blacksmith's table. And we're going to get some redstone conductance coils from that. These are thermal expansion materials. And then this one is the blacksmith's workshop. It makes armors, tools, parts, that sort of thing. And we get a storage upgrade. That'll be nice. Okay. And then we need pliers for one of the things for that workshop. So yeah. And we get some more thermal expansion things, some redstone transmission coils from completing that one. So you follow me so far? I have not done any more in here. We're going to probably do a little bit more in the introduction chapter. I'm kind of jumping or skipping around the rats at this point. I know I can do them, and I know they're really cool. I would like to read about the mod first before I dive in, because I've watched some other people's LPs, you know, on YouTube with the rats, and I don't want to bumble around. I want to like read about the mods, see what sort of functionality they have, and how I can deploy them usefully, or if not usefully, decoratively, because they have tubes and cages and all sorts of interesting things. So I might want to use them as entertainment. So we'll see. So we're gonna go through that. I have a bunch of rat fur, so that has unlocked something in this chapter. So we'll probably do a little bit of this, and then we're just gonna plod through and see what other things are unlocked and just kind of work our way through things. So that's where we are. So yep. Where do I want to put? I think I want to put these things that we've received in one of these chests out here, because I don't have any use for them at this moment. Okay, so that one's full. We'll have to make another chest. Okay. Hello, Owen! Hello, Darkwing! It's going good. It's a good day, and I'm going to be telling you about my bad day on Monday in just a moment. But I wanted to get a little bit of questing done. So, what else have I got in here? So I've upgraded a prismarine furnace. I think I might have purchased one too. There's one in the... Whoop, wrong button. There's one in the trades. Nope, I haven't purchased that one yet. So, okay. That's where I did get my users, though. I purchased them. You can craft them, but I purchased them this time. They're a one-time thing, too. So I made a grinder from assisted progression because I was really low on string, and when you use this block, you put string in here, and you jump on it, it'll grind stuff up. Now, the different types of pressure plates that you put on here depend on how fast it works. So this one I think is the fastest, the heavy pressure plate. Heavy weighted pressure plate. Anyway, so yeah, I was just doing that to make some more string faster because I needed it. So yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at our quest book again. We're gonna go back to the introduction chapter. I want to tackle this one, so that would be all of this section. And then we're gonna go this way and see what things I can get done here and see if we want to do these one-off ones and then just keep going. So it shouldn't be too difficult. We'll be talking about Loki in just a moment, Owen. So yeah. We're going to do a grindstone. This is applied energistics grindstone, but you can do it to help you make alloy blends because you need dusts. You need to blend dusts together to make the blends. So we're going to make a grindstone, and we'll get the crank to actually make it function. So let's see what that recipe is for a grindstone. All right. So we need some stone. We need a tripwire hook and an artisan flint handsaw. That's the same recipe. So let's grab, we need stone, we need some iron, and we need some flint. I don't know what the handsaw recipe is. Okay, so that's no problem. Okay, so I think we have everything we need. So let's make the tripwire hook. Let's make the handsaw. And now we should be able to make the grindstone. Great. We'll just put you right here next to the grinder. And we shall get the wooden crank. There we go. Sweet. And And this one says to make a wallet. To be successful, you will engage in buying and trading an in-depth economy facilitated by underwater villagers. You will receive guild currency from quests, mob drops, and most importantly, by selling goods to the villagers. The wallet only holds gil, but will keep your inventory organized. Once you gain access to your submarine, you will be encouraged to find a village ASAP. So, let's make a wallet. Wallet. Voila. Wallet. So, ink sac. We might need to go kill squid. Chest and woven cotton. Yeah, I think we need to go kill squid. I don't believe I've killed a squid yet. I have not. So we need to do that. Let's drop off the things that we just put in our inventory to craft the grinder. Or grindstone. That we don't need. That tripwire hook we won't need. And let's have some apple juice. And let's go find ourselves a squid. Regular squid. Think we're gonna be able to see any? Well, here, just a fish. I am not seeing. It's nighttime, so it doesn't help. But I don't. There we go. There's one. Come on, I only have 30 seconds. Oh, dang it, it falls. Oh. Okay, let's go refresh our air and then go back down for it. Okay. Let's go. Down we go for it. It fell right about there, so we're gonna go look. Oh, I do not see ink sacs. Nope. We're gonna have to kill more squid. Not currently. I am currently out of everything that grants night vision. I do not have the supplies to make any booly brews, and I haven't received anything. I could potentially buy something. Oh, I have a booly. It's 5 minutes though. I'd rather use that for exploring. So we're just gonna, you know, do this the hard way apparently. He's way up there. I'm not sure I want to go that far. Oh, there's a rocket squid. Do you drop ink? You drop something. Yes, stacking up nutrition would do it. However, it's just not in my purview right now because I don't have any way of getting some of the foodstuffs. That is just poo. I don't see anything else. I have 24 seconds to get back up to an air pocket. Yeah, the only thing I have access to is fruit and fish, apparently, and so I have protein, fruit, and vegetable. And I can't get any grains just yet, and I can't get any dairy just yet. I will shortly get dairy. So you can't combine fruit, veggie, and protein into something, I don't think, this early. I have not been able to find anything like that. So, alright, so the moon is going down. I still didn't see any squid. Yeah, I have carrots. I have veggies. Back down. Let's see. Nearby. I need nearby squid. I don't think I'm gonna be lucky at the moment. We might have to do just regular fish all the way up there. At least I don't see any sharks at the moment. Can you make carrot juice? That is very likely, yes. Very likely. I'm freezing, so let's warm up a little bit. Oh! Hey you. Oh, he zoomed away. Dang it. I'm not gonna be able to chase you. I'm freezing. So let's go back in. Okay. Well. Let's hold off on a wallet, shall we? One of these happens to be the one where you get, yeah, a cow in a jar. So this will give us the milk, the dairy that we would need. So we might actually do this one. Just need to make a cauldron, huh? Let's do that. We need to concern ourselves with being warm, and I think there's a way to make warmers for the base. Cauldron. Alright. And so that will give us a cow in a jar and a bucket. Let's get them, let him placed. And like him start making milk for us. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello there, squid. Are you a regular squid? Are you? Did you not? I got calamari from you. I got an exact. That was just out of pure luck. Alright. So we needed cloth and chest, so we need some string. Tailors, we need to make 2 of the woven cloth. We need to make a chest. And now a wallet is just regular crafting. Wallet! Yay! And we have some cash here. I don't know if you can put coins in it. Can you? You can. Ooh, is that all that I have over here? Alright. We have more coins here. Great. We have 45 bucks. We are rich. Alright, so can we make carrot juice? Very likely, and that would boost our veggies better than just eating carrots. So, carrot juice. Woo. Let's just put that in there. So, my next thought was to make some caramel apples. I think they have a better saturation. Is it candy apples? No, but what is that? Cotton candy. Huh. Doesn't look like it gives you anything. I mean, it's saturating, but I mean, it doesn't give you any of the nutrition stuff. So maybe it's a caramel. Yeah. This will give you more fruit. It'll give you more fruit in the nutrients, and it's also got more meat pops and more saturation than apple juice. But again, I need to cook some of the salmon or fish, and I can do that as well. I don't think these are useful for anything. Can you really eat puffer fish? You can convert them to regular fish. That's nice. Looks like you use them in any recipe that asks for fish. Alright. Good to know. Let's have some carrot juice. There we go. And how did that do for our nutrition on veggies then? 47. We have 68 in protein. 48 in fruit. We just gotta work it. We have a couple buckets of milk. What can we do with the milk? Milk uses. We can make plain yogurt. We can make heavy cream, which is an ingredient instead of an actual edible, so that wouldn't be super helpful. I'm gonna say nothing at the moment. Chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. I think there's a way to do cheese with the rats. The chef rat can make some things. So this is the rats mod. And we get cheese, which is 1.5% dairy. That's not bad. But you can also make... Oh, rat burgers? You can cook rat. Well, I suppose if you kill the rat, you can cook and eat rats. You make string cheese. There's some dairy. That is just giving a rat cheese. So if I do you on you, do you give me... Oh, 31 things the chef rat can do. You can make mixed salads. 3% vegetable. That's really good. I just have to do whatever this is. Recipe. Let's see. Here's the meringue brownies, which are made out of turds. Woohoo. And it can do all the ore blends. It can make plates. Great. They can take purified water and convert it back to regular water. Alright, so the food items it can do is string cheese, salad, and meringue brownies. Okay. Good to know. The salad wouldn't be a bad thing to do, but we've got this, so it's twice the amount of this for a salad. The cheese would be an easy way of doing our milk, our dairy. This is 1.5, this is 1, so it'd be smarter just to do the cheese, which is making a block of cheese and then cutting it. And a block of cheese is just milk in a cauldron for 15 seconds. Let's do a little bit of that. How many do we have here? 4. "15 seconds. I'm not going to stand here forever. I just want to see it the once for now. And yeah. Interesting. That was an interesting finished bloop bloop bloop. Okay. So we have cheese. Was that an quest complete? Yeah. Platter. A counter jar will slowly build up a vat of milk for you, bucket it out for you some recipes, in this case cheese. Fill a cauldron with milk and let it sit for a few minutes. It will curdle. The best bait for shipwrecked rats, or for our case, we're gonna just use it to eat at the moment. And we completed the wallet. Oh, forgot. Yeah, okay. So we put the wallet away. Let's go put our 5 gil in it. Gonna have to make a chest just for the rat stuff, I think. Because I have a poison resistance upgrade. But, yeah. Alright, so we should be able to put the cheese in here. And now we have 12 cheese. Can we eat you without being hungry? Nope, we need to be hungry to eat you. Alright, good to know. So we have on us fruit, vegetables, and dairy. So, whew. I wish there was some kind of... I wish there was like a lunch box or something. I wish there was. I don't remember what recipe, what mod, sorry, had that added to it. Anyway, this is the next one I want to do because this is, oh well. We keep doing that. I have completed something in here. Oh, that's right, the rat pelts. We're getting the rat pelts from the strainers, and when I was moving them, I completed this. So I get some drawers, some of our first drawers. Need to decide what we're gonna do with them. Holds 32 stacks per drawer. So that's been turned up because I think it never used to be, it wasn't, they've adjusted it so that drawers hold more. Sure, I'll take you. It might be a smart thing for us to do one of two things. Either use the drawer for this output or for the things coming out of here. I will have to think about that. Let's tuck them in here for now. The one in here for, yeah. And think about what we're gonna do for that. Might be able to get a satchel. We could use that for food. And there's for our storage drawers. Getting started with storage drawers. Let's see what we need to do to get this workshop. And then these are all like individual quests, so I'd have to take a look at them. Yeah. Aquaculture. How do you do these though? It just says agriculture mutation, but we can't breed, we can't grow anything down here below. So I haven't learned. My guess is that these things here are what will unlock for us to do how to do this, and these I need other things unlocked. So yes, that's not unlocked. We could totally do some of those. Back up here. Back up. We're gonna go to this one. Shard copy. You will be able to craft undergarments to regulate your temperature. Woohoo! This may not always be enough though. Goo packs, hot cold resistance potions, and hot cold drinks can be consumed to combat more drastic changes in temperature. Magma shards are a primary ingredient in heat conductive items. These can be obtained by tossing a block of charcoal into fire on the ground. We need 4 magma shards. Magma shards. We get 2, so we need 2 blocks of charcoal, and I've been doing some charcoal here. Let's go grab our flint and steel. Well, congrats on your parents' anniversary. That is an awesome milestone. And do I have, I do have a workshop in here. 1, 2. That should give us the 4 we need for the quest. Woo. Choice reward: 2 survivalist strainers, 1 potion of water breathing, or an artisan diamond knife. I'm considering the knife because we don't have access to diamonds. This has a durability of 1861. Potions of water breathing. We can't make them yet, but a 3-minute water breathing potion and the survival strainers we can make, so I'm not gonna go for those. I think we'll do this. This is gonna be the hardest thing to get. Alright. So what can we use these for? Uses. Heating coil. A temperature coil from tough as nails. Magma blocks. Good to know. Do not consume. Bugged. Okay, we won't. Oh, and we can make heat packs. The goo pack heat. Cool. Do these heat the area around it? I think it does. Let me look that up online here real quick. Tough as nails. Heating coil. Looking at the heating coil wiki. Heating and cooling coils are devices that can heat and cool large roofed areas when powered by redstone. Whenever they are active, they will heat or cool a wide radius and will check for blocks that can't see the sky so that the heating and cooling doesn't spread outside. They are ideal for long-term heating and cooling of houses. Hey, let's make one of those. Let's make one. Alright, we just need cobblestone, redstone, and then we just need a lever, which I think this one... Nope, that's a resetting lever. So we'll need to make a lever. Hi, Bullyman! Alright, stone. Redstone's up here. And then we need a lever. Let's make one of those real quick. And... does it catch things on fire? That would be a good question. Take care, Owen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, well, okay, so I can't, like, rotate it. It needs to go down here. Make sure we don't walk into it then. That should keep us warm when we're really cold. And I'm not quite sure the bubble, what is static temperature, like comfortable temperature. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Yay, that's nice. Don't like being cold, so we'll take care of that. I'm sure there's other things we can use this for. Let's find out. Oh, uses on this. Did we look? The magma blocks will probably be necessary. We have the heat packs. Keep on hotbar for additional warming or however long in the tooltip. Ooh, that's cool too. It looks like they're reusable. Once you use one and it's done, it just becomes used and you can recharge it. Awesome. Oh, and it looks like we'll be making some. And the magma blocks. That's what it looks like here. Yep. Okay, so let's make a few more of the magma shards. We get another drawer. And then we need to do a super hot drink. So we had to learn how to do that. I'll read that in a second. So let's make, what do we need for this? We need one for that, and we need one for that. Okay. So we need to make 2 more, which means we need 1 more block of charcoal. And I'm going to say it doesn't catch things on fire, or it's just too far away from wood. Here's something I'd like to know. Oh good. We don't catch on fire, so I can accidentally bump into it and it'll be fine. Yay! They have no idea why I ran all the way out here for this. No clue. Okay, so we needed to make a magma block. Was it stone or cobble? Okay, maybe it's actually in a different table. Now I'm too hot. Probably from standing on the heating coil. Yes, Winry, you are intelligent. Let's cool off here. Woo. That was smart, Winry. Alright. We should cool down a little bit now. Yeah. Anyway. Where was I? We were doing Magma Block. It is. Oh, compressed gravel. Haha. Yeah, I probably will turn it off. Compressed gravel. It looked like cobble. Compressed gravel. There we go. And a magma block. There we go. And then we need string. And here we need to do fabric. Woo! And then it's goo pack heat. This is from armor under. Alright. So right click and hold to activate, and then keep on hotbar for additional warm rings. So keeping it on hotbar is like those hand warmers that you crack and break and then you put them in your pockets and you keep your hands in your pockets to warm them up. Yep. Okay. So we get soul sand in return for the magma blocks, and even though this is 1.12, a mod has been added in here to give us the 1.13 bubble column functionality. So magma blocks will pull you down and soul sand will push you up. So that might be something we'll want to set up. And I have been watching Mischief of Mice's playthrough, and I really liked that he had them in this little entryway. He had them little dug out and going up and down from here. So I might end up doing that. I don't plan on doing it at the moment. But, soon. Soon TM. I need to make 2 of these. Alright. Do I have more charcoal? I can go through this flint and steel real fast. Make another woven cloth. And then make another goo pack. Can they stack? Yes. Good. Alright. And we get 1 more basic drawer, which I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, so I'm not placing them down. Alright, so I think it's time to tell you a story. So we got some new neighbors, and these new neighbors of ours are loud. And they like their music loud. And not only do they like it loud, they like it all night long. And I am talking all night long. So I have been in a battle with after hours security guards and the local police and the property owner management to quell the problem. And Sunday had been my third night with very, very little sleep. At 2 a.m., I got up for the third time to call and complain of their noise level. They play really loud, boomy music that was vibrating the wall next to my bed and vibrating my bed. It was how loud it was. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting really pissed. They need to know who's making all these calls. So I threw some crappy clothes on, opened my door, and stomped over to their door and banged on their door. They did not answer. 2 a.m. But their music's playing and the lights are on. So I go back into my bed door, slam the door shut, and make the phone call. Think nothing of it. Guy, the security calls, bangs on their door. They answer and they have an argument, and music gets turned down and I fall back to sleep. And then I wake up in the morning and the cat alarm goes off, the lovely Meow Mix jingle at 8 a.m. to feed the cats, only to find I am missing a cat. I panic. Hermes sleeps with me, so I knew he was there. He was in bed, curled up with me, but Loki never really sleeps with me. He's not joined the hip with me. And he was missing. He had gotten out during my stomping over to the neighbor at 2 a.m. So he had been outside in the cold in the neighborhood since 2 a.m. I lost it. I broke down and cried, and Edward wasn't home yet, so I called him in a panic saying, Loki's missing, you gotta get home now, get home now. I was just rambling, like, I killed him, he's dead, I don't know, he's not gonna survive this, I've just killed another cat, and I can't do this, I can't, because, if you don't know, Maximus passed away in May. He was an old cat, he was sick, it was his time, but I was just like, I'm gonna have to deal with another cat death, and I can't do this. I can't right now. I can't. He's just like, don't worry, we'll find him. I'm coming home right now. I'm getting in the car. I'm packing up. We'll get there. And I got dressed, threw on some crappy sweats, and started running out the door, hollering for him, calling him, looking under the car. I mean, seriously, panic. I mean, utter panic. He got home, Edward got home, and we continued to look, and we continued to search, and we made flyers, and we hung them up all over the neighborhood, and I called all of the animal control people and the shelters and the vets in the area, and I mean, seriously, I was like, I must do something, I must find him. It was I don't want to experience another day like that ever again. Ever. But around 5 o'clock, have made a plan. Tonight, I was going to sleep in the living room, which is nearest the door. I was going to prop the door open a little bit, no matter what temperature it was outside, and I was going to leave the door open for him to hopefully find his way home and just sneak in and just come in. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't care if I catch a cold. I don't care how cold I get. This is what I'm doing because I'm going to be up anyway. And it was my only answer to the problem. And then I get a phone call. And the phone call is from one of the office assistants at the property management. And she goes, Winry, I think I found Loki. And I'm like, really, where is he? Oh my God, where is he? And she's like, I have him, holding him right here. He showed up at my apartment. Apparently, it sounds like Loki went down 2 blocks away to where our old apartment was and was trying to get into one of the apartment's screens to talk to another cat that was in there, and it happened to be her apartment. So, one of two things happened there. We're thinking either since it was a ground level apartment and the windows that he used to sit in are right at ground level, he had more recognizable landmarks for the old apartment. So as soon as he started seeing landmarks like, hey, I've seen this before, he went straight to the old apartment because he's like, hey, we used to live here. This is recognizable to me, and then just tried to get in. The other thing we thought is maybe he went looking for Max, and he was like, Max and I used to live down here, so maybe that's where Max is now. I don't know if cats think that way. I would love to think that they think that way, but I think that would be projecting my emotions and feelings on them. So I think it's just that he recognized the area more than where we live now, because we're up on a second floor, so that look, no recognizing things on the ground level, he wouldn't have been able to do as easily. So he did not come back to us unscathed. However, he looks to have been in a fight, either by another animal or a cat. We're all thinking, including the vet, that it was probably one of the feral cats that lives here in this area. There's lots of feral cats in this area, and so he probably saw a feral cat at night and went, hey, let's curl up together, and the feral cat was not having anything of it. So he has a scratch on one of his ears, and it's likely that he was bit in his hindquarters, but there's no visible bleeding or anything. But he was limping pretty badly and not putting any weight on his leg, so that's why he went to the vet. But he's doing better now, and he's on a course of antibiotics in case he was bit. And he's on flea medication because they noticed that he'd probably picked up some fleas from something that he had cuddled around, so to stay warm. So, yeah. There's my Loki story. He is better. He is curled up and looking at me like, what's the deal? But yeah, so he is home, thank goodness, and the stress is gone. So hopefully you enjoyed that story. Nice long story. Let's get back to some game.